You should always reflect, you should always kind of have an understanding of what went wrong on a night like Tuesday, but not to stay in the moment. I don't want us to stay in the moment. Not too many times this season have we played to that level. I think you can count on 3 or 4 fingers how many times that's happened. So just happens to be that we're looking for a change of fortune at home at the Cams Glass. The home form's been poor, but the away form's been fantastic, and we've got an opportunity this weekend to go and play away at Cheltenham and do ourselves justice again. And looking for a response, a reaction, and normally that's come pretty quickly after a night like Tuesday.
Talked about Cheltenham Town there. Obviously, a side like Hartlepool, I guess, fighting for the lives towards the bottom end of the table, and that provides a difficult test in itself.
Well, it does. It provides a difficulty, but it also provides us with an opportunity of trying to make their season a bit tougher than what it obviously has been. It's been a tough year for Gary and his teams, but valiantly they managed to stick in and around it and get themselves out of some pretty dire trouble at times. And fair play to them, and we have to give Gary and his team a lot of credit for that. But for us, we have to look at ourselves, and when we do look at ourselves and we play to the levels that we can play to, it's we can be a match for anybody in this league.
So a positive result secured just before Christmas, a 3-0 home win against Cheltenham. Does that give you sort of confidence going into the game that a side that you've previously beaten, you've got the ability to beat them on over 90 minutes?
I think we'll all obviously look at that win and say we were pretty dominant on the day, but you're up against a different challenge, away, a tough pitch that everybody's obviously aware of, and it's it's a different type of occasion where the last 10 games of the season, I think form guide goes out the window completely. This is where for us is 30 points to play for, and for Cheltenham, they've got as many points as they can possibly get as well. So I'm not too sure the game at home is going to pay too much significance to what we're going to see this weekend. What I do know is that we're going to go there and we're going to absolutely make sure that we represent ourselves in a better way than what we did on Tuesday night.
Obviously the Saturday-Tuesday turnaround naturally brings a few aches and pains for the few of the players. You're able to give a bit of a update on the situation in terms of how your sort of team looks injury-wise going into this week?
Yeah, injury-wise it's been a problem for us for the majority of the season, and we picked up a couple more on Tuesday night, but as always we'll kind of get them all sorted out in the physio room this morning and look to tomorrow, pick the squad from tomorrow, and obviously tactically we kind of know where we're going to be for Saturday. That comes part and parcel of as soon as that game ends on Tuesday night, you look forward for the following game, good, bad or indifferent, and so I know where I am tactically, but in terms of personnel who can carry out them tactics, we'll have to wait.
Slightly positive news in terms of Barry Core return to light training this week.
Yeah, positive. I think if his recovery and his his pitch time would have continued the way we wanted it to, we would have probably been looking at Barry Core playing full 90 minutes at this stage of the season. He's had a knockback in his injury, and but he did train on Tuesday with the scholars. He's going to have a light session this morning and see how he responds and reacts. Listen, we've missed centre forwards, haven't we? That's been the key part of the season. It's been a pretty tough pill to swallow when you're going into too many games without the potency of centre forwards that are either fit or on form, and that's been the story of our season. But amongst that, I think we have to look at the positives, and we've managed to still affect games even though we've not played with that anchor man at the top.
Just finally, the away form throughout the season has been pretty excellent, really, hasn't it? When you look back to last weekend, a fantastic away result at Carlisle United. On the back of Tuesday night, is this game then the ideal opportunity to look for that response, would you say? Well,
the home form's been poor. I've acknowledged that. The away form's been excellent, absolutely top drawer it has, really. We've had some strong performances away from home as well. So I think you're right. Yeah, I think for this weekend to play away from home, for us to understand what we can deliver potentially away from home is key for us.